Thank you, Myra. Hello, my name is Carolyn Lane, and I will be providing you with some statistics on pregorexia. I will review the overall national statistics, followed by statistics found from a study done at the Massachusetts General Hospital. Let's take a look at two graphs I have prepared. These two graphs represent the percentage of pregnant women with eating disorders in graph 1. In graph 2 is the percentage of women who deliver via C-section and women who have eating disorders that have had C-sections. The overall national statistics for pregorexia in graph 1 is 20% of pregnant women who have had an active eating disorder. This includes anorexia, bulimia, or binge eating. Also, 20% of the women in fertility clinics are anorexics. Now that we have taken a look at the overall statistics for pregorexia, let's look at the information gathered in a study that began in Massachusetts General Hospital. The study was performed based on 49 live births from women with an eating disorder. In graph 2, the national average of cesarean section deliveries is 33%. This is a 1 in 3 in women. In the study conducted, 24% of the women delivered via cesarean section, which is 12 out of 49 women. Let's take a look at graphs 3 and 4. Graphs 3 and 4. Graph 3 is the national average of women with postpartum depression and those women who have had an eating disorder. Graph 4 represents the children born with birth defects on a national average and those children who were born with mothers who having eating disorders. Graph 3 shows an increase in postpartum depression identified in women with eating disorders. The average rate of women who suffered postpartum depression is 3 to 12%. In the study performed, 34.7% of the women suffered postpartum depression. The rate nearly tripled for the women with eating disorders. Graph 4, represented above, is an increase in the percentage of children born with birth defects. The national average of children born with birth defects is 2.5%. The women in the study of eating disorders gave birth to children at the rate of 6.1%. These are children, again, with birth defects. In some areas of study, there was no evidence between a pregnant woman with an eating disorder and those without an eating disorder. This includes APAR score, birth weight. The average birth weight was 7.6 pounds, and the length of pregnancy, and the average was 38.7%. 38.7 weeks. Let's take a look at my statistical references. We have discussed the overall statistics of pregorexia, the increase in cesarean section rates, the increase in postpartum depression, the increase in birth defects, some items of pregnancy, and the delivery that are not affected by women with pregorexia. Thank you for joining me for the Pregorexia Statistics. And now I would like to introduce to you Leslie Howe, who will be discussing the causes and reasons related to pregorexia.